Broja to Burnley is a concluded deal. Is here we go. There's nothing to talk about that one. That one is done. Seal. In fact, they've even packaged him straight to Burnley. Chelsea have been fighting tooth and nail to, sell this guy off. But people coming have always been saying they want him on loan. But I think Chelsea are lucky this time to say someone that wants to really buy this guy. And they've successfully sold him out to Burnley. So Amanda Broja to Burnley is here we go. Medical, everything done already. And then moving straight, there's something I want to talk about. And it's no other person than Seung Heung Min of Tottenham. Seung Heung Min of Tottenham. Seung Heung Min is a legend for Tottenham Hotspur, a player that played almost more than 400 and something matches, scored both a goal and assist, 200 and almost 270 something or 80 something. He's a legend. He has been faithful to the club. He has given everything to the club. In fact, this guy is a great guy. I think sometime last season, some places we are like asking, what is happening? Is it that people are not coming for this guy? What have you? I say no. One thing you should understand: there are some players that are just loyal. You as a club or club out that is not. That's the club he's playing. You won't even have the mindset to go for such player because you see them that they are loyal to their master. They don't just want to do anything that will jeopardize any relationship they have with their club. So you don't even want to touch such players. Such players are known as untouchable. And one of those players is no other person than Seung Heung Min. But presently, the guy is leaving Tottenham Hotspur for US. He's going to MLS League. He's going to play for MLS, and he's no other club than LA Galaxy. You people are going to be seeing a loyal player coming to that league, and this is a great news for Seung Heung Min. Great one, good one coming. It's also a great news. Donnorumma have said that he's going to stay to fight for his shirt. Literally, he has always done this. He did it with Keylor Navas, and he became the #1 keeper. And now PSG went and they bought Chevalier from Lille, but this did not deter him. He decided that he's going to stay. Deal with the remaining 1 year remaining of his contract and go as a free agent to whichever club. At this point, this guy is looking at something that will profit him. Yes, the sign-on fee, the sign-on bonus, he wants to get everything to himself, which to an extent, what a wise player will do. Yes, because he's wages is very high, very, very high. No club will want to pay a transfer fee after paying transfer fee and come and start paying such wages. But if you get him on the free and you pay him a wage of that level, you will know that, okay, at least the money you ought to use for transfer, you use it as his wages and you will still profit. And that is what one thing I noticed that Donnorumma wants to do. And I think at this point in time, PSG are the one at the losing end. Yes, PSG are the one on the losing end. And this is what club ought to have done. Once a player's contract is remaining 2 years, you start talking to that player immediately. Start talking to the player, and if the player refuses to sign contract, you know that the player, okay, this player is having something in mind. This is what the player wants to do. So what you ought to do, start benching such player or look for a way to sell him. If not so, you will be in this position where a player's contract will just remain 12 months. And that 12 months, 6 months inside, he has the right to start talking to other clubs that he would want to sign for. So this is the stage at which Donnorumma found himself, at which PSG found himself. In fact, this stage is a confusing one for both PSG. In fact, PSG, let's leave Donnorumma out of it because Donnorumma already has his own plan. He knows what he wants to do. So this is it. And this is what it is right now. Another one coming into the world of football is this issue of players. I don't know how they get themselves entangled to this issue of them reckless behavior with girls. I don't know. This should have given players sense. Okay, look at Hakimi now. Hakimi is facing such charge. The same charges that Partey is also facing. The same charges that Mendy of Man City faced. And today his life is nothing to write home about as it concerns football. Now Hakimi is facing such. I just pray. In fact, we Africans should come together and really pray for this guy because Hakimi is one of a hell of a player that we are proud of in Africa. So for this kind of thing to happen to Hakimi, it will really touch every one of us as it's touching us now as it concerns Partey, because Partey now is just anywhere, anyhow, because no club is going for him. He's even yet to conclude his, court case as concerned the RAP stuff issue. So this is something we need to really talk about, and I think African players need to be educated about this. They need to be educated. If it's too much, why not just marry and free yourself from all this unnecessary these people, fine. I don't know how you guys are doing, but we need to pray for Hakimi that he comes out of this one successfully. As I'm talking to you, PSG are behind him. The club hierarchy, they are behind him. Everybody, they are behind him. From what we are saying, maybe to an extent, it's just an allegation, and we hope he comes out, successful. We hope he comes out victorious.